grabbing this stuff, I think, is going to, it has the potential, if it ends up being real, it has the potential for being A, very dangerous that we have it, and B, shake things up quite a bit.
I find it very interesting that there are people out there who absolutely are convinced that they've seen what they've seen. And for that reason, I'm willing to listen. And again, that doesn't mean run to the hills with your hand in the air screaming that the aliens are coming or aliens are coming. No one's even mentioned the word aliens. We're not talking about aliens. We're not talking about extraterrestrial life. We're simply saying that there is something out there in our airspace we don't control. We don't know what the hell it is. And so if it's not the eyewitness reports, and it's not the videos, and it's not the electro-optical data, and it's not the electromechanical data, well, all right, how about material? Will that be enough? What you all are agreeing to do is to allow us, TTSA, to maintain temporary control of the material for the purposes of scientific analysis and research. And then I have additional protection here. I'm going to go ahead and make sure it's all lead shielded, RF, everything. We can continue to protect it rather than getting to fly home. I get to drive 18 hours now with this stuff. There's a little bit of an uneasiness about carrying this stuff around, not really knowing what it is, where it's from. I think the possibility is exciting. Now, it could turn out to be a part of a alternator of a 1984 Cadillac. All right, you really never know. But I think we have to handle all these things as if they are legitimate. Hi, Lisa. Code 2. Repeat. Code 2. Have a nice day. I made it very clear to the owners of the material that the material was going to be analyzed from a physical perspective, physical properties, and then it was going to be looked at from molecular characteristics and structure, and then depending on what those results came back, we may look at its nuclear properties, i.e. the actual atomic structure itself. There appears to be some trace amounts of some very interesting elements, and we have to follow the data and the facts. Let's see where that data leads us. I don't want to speculate or go down that path because, obviously the likelihood of it being from here is probably a lot greater than the likelihood of it being not from here, but nonetheless, it's a possibility. In the end, really, this is a journey about all of us and for all of us, not just a particular company or a group of guys that are going out and collecting a bunch of rocks. How we take this information, whether it winds up being real or not real or somewhere in the middle, ultimately it's a conversation that people need to have amongst themselves on how as a society we feel about the notion that maybe we're not the only ones.